Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the derivative of tangent of x. It's pretty easy to memorize what the actual derivative is, but it's a lot nicer to sort of just know how to get the derivative. So if you forget, you can just snap and you know it, right? Okay, so it's pretty simple. You just need to know the quotient rule and one or two sine and cosine properties, right? So, if we take the derivative of tangent of x, that's going to be the same thing as taking the derivative of sine of x over cosine x, right? This is one of those sine of x, cosine x properties. Okay? So, now we can use the quotient rule to derive this. So, take the derivative of the numerator, multiply it by the denominator, then we subtract the derivative of the denominator, which is negative sine of x, and multiply it by the numerator, all over the denominator squared. Okay? So now let's multiply. So we get cosine squared x. We have negative sine of x times sine of x, that makes negative sine squared x, and then negative and a negative makes a positive, all over cosine squared x. And here we can take a look at the numerator. There's one cosine and sine property that says that cosine squared x plus sine squared x is the same thing as 1, right? So we can just rewrite the entire numerator as 1, and then we have 1 over cosine squared x. Now, we know that 1 over cosine is the same thing as secant of x. So it makes sense if 1 over cosine squared x is the same thing as secant squared x. And this is the derivative of tangent of x. Ooh, it's the end screen. Click on one of these links to be directed to that playlist. And don't forget to subscribe!